I've been thinking about this moment since junior year and college. It's a very nervous time and an exciting time, so I'm ready for it.
A groundbreaking moment for Michael Sam, becoming the first openly gay football player to participate in the Combine. Now potentially another groundbreaking moment at the NFL Draft in New York. Ray Crawford here with Doug Chapman, managing editor Pete Fiutak. And Doug, let me ask you, what do you think his value is in terms of what round we could hear his name called?
This may sound crazy, but the value I'm going to go with, I say a 5th round pick. And here's why, because by that time in the draft, you're not drafting for need. You're drafting for guys you can put in situations. He can be a situational pass rusher, and he can play special teams. Some of your best players in the NFL didn't look the part, but they get out there and they can play special teams. Steve Tasker, Bill Bates type guys had great careers, long careers, but this could be that type of guy, come in on 3rd down, give you a little bit. You don't start him. You don't put him out there on 1st down, but because he doesn't look the part, he'll go late, but I'm going to say 5th round.
I'm going to say pretty much the same thing you said, except move it up to 6th or 7th. During the whole draft process at the beginning, I thought, you look at the tape, you look what he did at Missouri last year, SEC Defensive Player of the Year, that's a 3rd round caliber guy, and then he got into the workouts, had a kind of a sluggish Senior Bowl, and was awful at the Combine. He was the most unathletic, slowest, had the worst performance of any defensive end at the Combine, and his pro day wasn't much better. Like you said, that's a special teamer. That's a situational guy who doesn't have that burst to just be a 3rd round guy. I'm going to say he's a 6th or 7th round value guy.
So who do you think he compares to? Obviously not the upper elite defensive ends in the draft.
Yeah, Ryan Mueller of Kansas State right now, only because if you're going to compare Michael Sam to somebody, it's got to be one of those kind of try-hard, walk-on, high-energy, high-motor guys who is going to come up with plays here and there, who will bring the energy, will keep it working, and keep that, again, 100-mile-an-hour energy motor going. But he just doesn't have those skills. Mueller's going to put up those stats. He's going to be an All-American this year. But again, he's not one of those elite of the elite defensive ends.
I'm going to go with the guy that just got drafted yesterday, Marcus Smith from Louisville. No, they do not look anything alike. Marcus Smith is a much better athlete, but Marcus Smith is going to evolve into what they're going to ask Sam to do when he comes into the league. They're going to try to put Smith out there and make him into a 3-down player. He's not. He's going to be a rusher because he's so small, and that's what's going to happen with Michael Sam. I played in the league with a guy named Eddie McDaniel with the Minnesota Vikings. 5'11", 230 pounds. He played Mike linebacker and Sam linebacker for us, played 10 years, went to the Pro Bowl in '98. Did not look the part, but he played the part.
Yeah, look at those cone splits in the Combine for Michael Sam. He's not getting off the ball that fast.
So, Doug, you mentioned a player you played with. Do you think that Michael Sam has 10 years potentially in the league? How long do you think he'll be in?
I think he could. He's a guy that could play a long time. As I said, special teams guys, they stick around for a long time. Harold Morrow, another teammate of mine, played 10, 11 years. Special teamer, never saw the field as a starter. He can get out there and make some plays. He'll be fine.
I think he'll bounce around. I think he'll be drafted, and then all of a sudden he'll bounce around to a bunch of different teams playing a variety of different ways.
All right, guys, thanks very much. How about Louisville with 3 first-round picks? The first time that's happened in school history. Which one of these guys think will have the longest pro career? Check it out on CampusInsiders.com.